that bit, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General YAHANNA. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that.
It's the man in rulership right now. That's what the scriptures say. The scriptures don't describe Lucifer as no devil. It's no monster with horns. That's not who Lucifer is. I'm gonna show you who Lucifer is. But first, yeah, I'm gonna show you who he is, and I'm gonna show you what Biden been doing. Now, let's get that.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Now, this is talking about Lucifer, that you all been scared of, that the Christian church told you to be terrified of, that monster that's gonna drag you into hell. Which hell was a story developed by Dante. Dante's Inferno, 3 stanzas that was created, just like Thomas Aquinas. He got a school here. Aquinas came from Thomas Aquinas that created 9 levels of hell. All them things are lies, man. Hell is a condition, man. Nowhere in the Bible does it talk about some kind of red horn devil that's torturing you and burning you in hell. That's nowhere in the Bible. Nowhere. Hell is a condition. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian, you living in hell, man. You living in hell. Where you can't come up. Everybody is pushing you down. That's hell. Hell is when your mama is junked out and the government has put drugs in your neighborhood and they drop off guns in your neighborhood and then they allow Crips and Bloods to run through your neighborhood and kill each other. That's hell, man. When you gotta bury your 3-year-old sister and you 5. That's hell, man. Hell ain't nowhere you get tortured. That's nowhere in the Bible. If it is, somebody come up here and show me. Give me the chapter and verse. Show me where Lucifer is some demon that's torturing you. I'm finna show you what Lucifer is. Read.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Lucifer has been dropped down to the ground. He has fallen off his rulership. Let's see what he is. Read.
Verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Lucifer is saying that I will climb up so far that I'll come as high and be glorified like God. Read.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
I will claim my throne above the stars of God. You'll look at me like you look at God. This is Lucifer talking. Read.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
I will be like God. This is what Lucifer is saying. Keep reading.
Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
But you will be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. You will be brought down off of your rulership. Read.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Is this the what?
Is this the man?
Is this the what?
Is this the man?
How was that a devil? How was it that monster? The scripture said Lucifer's a what?
Is this the man?
He's a what?
Is this the man?
Is this the man? Lucifer is not some devil that's about to stab you. Lucifer is representing what white supremacy is. He's the one that's exalting himself as God. What do you think he's been doing? What did the Romans do? What did the Greeks do? They had you thinking that the Athens was in the clouds with other gods looking down on you. That don't exist. White supremacy will make you think they God. That's why when you close your eyes, like I've been saying at the beginning of this, When you close your eyes and you look at that image right there, that's why when you close your eyes, you see a white image. Because Christianity has taught you that they are Lucifer. They are God. They are the man that's in rulership, that's trying to be like God. But let me show you something. Here's the problem with that. Here's the issue. I want you to go down to like, what, 21? Yeah, let me get 21. Now here's the issue with everything that white supremacy done. Every white man that has benefited from the rape, robbery, and thievery and murder of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, here's your future right here. Let's read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Prepare what?
Slaughter for his children.
For his who?
For his children.
For his who?
For his children.
Now don't come to me talking about I didn't do anything to you. I've never touched anyone. Let me tell you something. These men up here that was born never did anything either. We didn't deserve to be racially discriminated against. We didn't deserve to get bullied. We didn't deserve to get raised up around drugs. We didn't deserve to get counted against. This race that you got set up in America is one-sided. How did we get involved with that? What did we do? We were babies, man. But see, everything that white supremacy has gotten in America, across the earth, you've gotten it from the breaking the backs of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, from their mothers' tears and blood. That's how you've been privileged in America. So now you have your heaven. So in this time, you gonna get your hell. And it's described in the scriptures. Read it from the top again.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
You're being slaughtered for the things that your father did. There's nothing you can do about that, white supremacy. You can't kiss enough ass for that. Salakia. That's right. You can't. You can't get out of that. You can't say, I'm a good person. That don't matter. I have black friends. That don't matter. The Lord does not have any mercy for those that have come against his children, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you are royalty, and you're going to be treated as such. You're going to have your day. The only thing you got to do, the Lord is not asking us to go to war with anybody. What the Lord is asking us is go by the laws of the Bible. No matter what America is going to do, America's going to take this Bible away, slowly but surely. They already pulling away scriptures and verses out the Bible. They already don't believe in the Bible. The only time they want to call out God is when they got a gun pointed to their head, or when they about to lose their life, or when they about to get their ass whooped. Then you call on God. But here's the great thing about the Most High. He ain't listening to you. He's not listening to you, white supremacy. He don't care nothing about you. What he cares about is what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians do. If they gonna come to this truth or not. And that's the message that we trying to give today. That's what the Lord has sent us to do. You got any more with that? Read.
That they do not rise nor possess the land. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
You see that? The Lord is going to pass a judgment so strong that when he comes against these heathen nations and white supremacy, he's going to knock down your children. He's going to destroy any remnant of you, any kind of statue that you had, any kind of worship that you had. He's going to totally knock that down. We're going to destroy that. You know why? Because the Most High doesn't want this earth full of sin, man. All this Catholic worship, this Christian worship. Now let me get you to understand too. Is there anything wrong with being a Christian? No, if you're following Christ. The thing about this time that we live in now, Christianity is a derogatory term. Because you hypocrites. Because you destroy people, man. You do not help people. Remember during the COVID, they was telling you to take your stimulus and give it to the preachers while you out there dying. These preachers was telling you to still come to church while they killing you. You gathering together and the COVID is spreading more. Christianity don't give a damn about you. The only thing they care about is your dollar. That's the only color Christianity and white supremacy care about. It's your dollar. Always remember that. You got any more with that? Keep reading though, it's the part I want on that.
Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, and son and nephew, saith the Lord.
I love that part right there. He gonna cut off what?
The son and nephew, saith the Lord.
The sons and the nephews. If you are in a family and you don't have any more sons and nephews, what happens to your family? You're eradicated. That's genocide. Now this coming from the Lord. Ain't nothing I'm making up. Those that came against the Israelites, coming against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, read that scripture again. This is what happened to you.
Verse 23, verse 22, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, and son and nephew, saith the Lord.
That means that's it, that's the end. What you think World War III is? What you think World War III is? That's the end, that's the wrap. Let me get my last one. I'll let you fellas get up. I'm gonna get this last scripture, but I want this brother to read this article because this is what Biden is doing right now. This is what he's asking for. Remember, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian, you needed that stimulus, man. I'm talking about the one that Biden was supposed to approve. And he threw that thing out the window. You know, you gonna look at Trump like he saved your life because he gave you a stimulus, man. He didn't save your life. You was do that a long time ago. That was nothing. That was like a blade of grass compared to what he owe you. Remember, white supremacy surviving our 400 years of cotton money. That's how they built these cities. That's how they built all these places that you see. This ain't their money. This wasn't hard earned from them. They'll tell you that. They got that from slavery. What you think pushed the southern region? What you think the Civil War was about? White supremacy in the South wanted to keep their niggas. That's free money. They have them do that work. That's why they ain't saying nothing. Nashville will not say a damn thing to me. You know why? Because we telling the truth. We're not making up lies. It ain't no preacher gonna step up here. Ain't nobody else gonna say nothing because everything we saying is the truth. And what we're saying is gonna hit black, Hispanics, and Native Indians' ears. It's gonna hit the airwaves, it's gonna hit the video. This is what they need to hear. What do you think Christ did in Rome? He spoke against Rome just like this. It was people walking by, the Romans ain't give a damn. But you know who did care? Those Jews. Those Jews in that city, they needed Christ's help. Because the Sadducees and Pharisees told lies and took advantage of the people, like your Christian preacher does, like Joel Osteen. How you gonna close your doors to a flood and then keep everybody money in the walls of your church? And you telling me that ain't wicked? That ain't evil? Yeah, you better turn your head, white supremacy, because ain't nothing you can say about it. Because everything we saying is facts. Now, I got your attention. Let's read what Biden is trying to do for Ukraine. If you think America loves you so much, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian, this is what he's doing for his real brother, where he couldn't give you just a couple of million for a stimulus. Let's read.
This is an article from CNBC.com. Biden asked Congress for $33 billion.
How much?
$33 billion.
How much?
$33 billion to support Ukraine through September.
He trying to give him $33 billion to support Ukraine through September. Now, a little white woman just said yes. You know why? Because that's her brother. Right. Now, let me say we need some money for the Mexicans and Haitians on the border. Guess what's going to happen? Nothing. Guess what the crowd will say then? Nothing. Because how much does America really care about you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian? Nothing. They don't give a damn about you. Keep reading.
Start from the key points. President Joe Biden has formally asked Congress for $33 billion to fund both humanitarian and military aid to Ukraine through September of this year. It's not cheap, but caving to aggression is going to be more costly, Biden said Thursday.
In other words, in order to be more aggressive and help Ukraine win against Russia, Biden has decided to push for $33 billion. $33 billion. You know how much $33 billion could help over here? You know what, I'm gonna help you out, white supremacy. You could take $33 billion and go on the streets of every state in America and get all your homeless brothers and sisters off of here.
That's right.
That was in the military that fought for you. Fought for you, Amy. Fought for you, Jill, Lisa, Tracy. They fought for you. But you know what you do? You sit here and watch them walk through the street, struggle, have dirt covered all around them. And then you talk about them. And then you call the police on them. That's the love of white people. That's the type of love they really have. But then they'll show you pictures all over the news about how babies are getting blown up, women are getting blown up in Ukraine. So then it plays your mind to where now you'll give them $33 billion to survive. What about those Haitians brothers and sisters that was trying to cross the water, and then you had these so-called cowboy rangers on horses running them over, man? And all they wanted was some water. And you telling me America loves everybody? Your Christianity teaches that you're supposed to love everybody? Where's the love? Where's the love at, America? Or is your love only for your people? Now see, I'm trying to show you something. White supremacy only cares about itself. America only cares about itself. I don't have a problem with that. They can do that. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian, we should care about ourselves, man. We should segregate. It's nothing wrong about having your own. What MLK did was one of the worst things he could ever do by integrating us with them. Because all we do was took our money and resources and made them stronger. We created America off our backs. And then when we tried to segregate and make something for ourselves, like Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, they come over and blow it up. Now, there's one problem that we didn't do with Black Wall Street that we should have did. Hold this up. This is how we should have lived. We should have lived by this Bible. I'm talking about for real. I'm not talking about Reverend Porkchop teaching you to pay your tithes to sin. You can do all kind of sin through the week. Then on Sunday, you're supposed to be all righteous. That ain't real. What's real is what the Most High wants you to do. Now, I've shown you how uneven America is, how they care about their own, and how we should care about our own. How their rulership is now, and how our rulership is when World War III comes and destroys them. Now let me show you in Revelations what the scriptures say it's going to be like when we in rulership. This is in Revelation, this is in the Bible. This ain't nothing I'm making up. Let's read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If any man wants the truth of the Bible, wants to understand what's really going on and what this Bible really means, listen, read.
Verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
If you have slaves for them 400 years, or through all these years in time, if you had slaves and put them into captivity, read again.
Verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
For all the killing that you did, all the killing that you did with these babies, the Native Indian sisters that was like 10, 11 years old, being raped and thrown in alleys. For all those little babies that got molested. In Jamaica, all the butt breaking that you did. You take a masculine man and you rape him in front of his family. For all the times that a sister was pregnant and you hung her her stomach open and her baby fell out and the dogs ate it and then you burned her body. We have the signs right here. These are things that white people have done. And everything that you have done. Read.
Here is the patience in the faith of the saints.
Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General YAHANNA. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga.